I'm making a series where I get every block in Minecraft in release order. Last episode, we got glowstone. This episode, we're getting a pumpkin. Technically a carved pumpkin in today's version of the game, but this was actually the way they looked when the block released. Also, the next few episodes won't be very challenging to film, so I thought we could build some more. Give me ideas in the comments on what to build and I'll give you credit. Today we're going to be traveling very far. We need to load in new chunks since this update is naturally spawning pumpkins and biomes. Why are biomes important? Well, there's a block that we've skipped over that was technically obtainable in survival mode. This block, however, was impossible for us to get in our world. Maybe you've guessed it already, maybe you haven't, but the block I'm referring to is a snow block. Snow blocks have existed in the game file since Alpha 1.0.5 in a type of save called a winter mode world. There was a 25% chance every new world you created was a winter world, but that's the only place they appeared in until biomes were added in this update. So we're also going to look for some snow. Like we always do before heading off, I'm going to make some new tools and stock up my inventory on resources. I'm not worried about wood since we'll have an abundance of trees pretty much anywhere we go. I'll take one of the boats at the dock with me, and to see us off on our journey, we have 2 creepers guarding the dock. Thanks for your service, fellas. I'll be leaving little markers pointing to the direction we came from so I can retrace my steps on the way home. I could have crafted a compass, and that'll always point to spawn, but I'm trying to be cautious of loading in new chunks if I don't have to. Like I've said a million times before, we need to be careful where we go so we don't end up having to travel 1,000 blocks for some new item later down the line. Eventually, we end up face to face with some of the coolest pillars I've seen. The generation was so different back then. We're pretty far from home, so we could start exploring this area and generating new chunks. Never mind. Looks like we've already been here in a previous episode. Probably when we spent hours looking for mossy cobblestone. A little further down the road, I finally come across some snow. I decide to dig myself a hole to wait out the night and grab the snowballs in the morning when there aren't mobs surrounding it. But the journey isn't over quite yet, so we march on, through lush forests, open fields, and narrow caves. On the precipice of a new discovery, we march on, until eventually we stumble across the edge of the world. An entire area with generation we haven't seen yet welcomes us. And it welcomes us with some pumpkins. Honestly, this game is kind of poetic. Let's make our way back home, but not before leaving a little reminder of today's adventure. And before we place our block, I also want to add some signs to our house. I hope seeing this sign will make us think about all the adventures we've had, and all the adventures we're going to have. Next episode, we'll be getting a jack-o'-lantern. See you then.